Alright guys, Dokkan has given us probably one of the best changes, one of the best new tickets in the entire game, and just blessed the entirety of the Dokkan community going forward with free summons on any new banner that drops. A lot of you probably would have already taken advantage on this like I have when the Golden Week banners dropped this morning or yesterday, depending on when you're seeing this. But as it says here, new event, seriously serious. All Out Battles arrives, a new challenge event begins. Up on the channel right now should already be me completing the stage for the first time and beating the tournament participants category mission. Really wasn't that difficult. And you can get a special summon ticket to recruit from the ongoing ticket summon by clearing the related EX mission. So going forward, you won't get the tickets from directly clearing the stage or attached to the event. There will be EX missions added with the missions that are already a part of the new seriously serious All Out Battles event, with their own missions where you can get these tickets. Build your strongest team, take on a formidable foe in a short decisive battle, which is this right here. You can also get a unique title upon completing all the missions. This is the Goku you face. It says the mighty foe you will face in April is Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku. This character's defense is incredibly high. The key to winning is to perform multiple attacks. His attack and defense will decrease with every attack received, so strike and defeat him with a series of attacks. Also, he will gain a second super attack, I think, once he drops below a certain HP threshold. Not quite sure what it is just yet, so do watch out for that. He wasn't overly difficult. I think the missions, the category missions, is where the difficulty is going to come from. But we're going to get new stages added to this event every single month with different enemies. I'm kind of curious to see what enemies they add in, if there's any trend or certain enemies they choose or forms. Or if it's maybe related to the celebration or the Dokkan Fest that is currently happening at the time, which I think is a pretty sick idea. And I'm quite curious to see how difficult the event and stages can actually get. Because Goku didn't feel that difficult, but as I said, the challenge is probably going to lie within the missions you need to complete, such as Universe 6 category versus Goku for this current month. Also here, it gives you a little heads up, a little suggestion. In order to lower the enemy's defense, we recommend including characters who can perform multiple attacks on a team. I hope these guys sitting here are not just an example, but maybe they might be easy in the celebration. I think we all want to see an LR Hitku easy A. And as it says here, by clearing the monthly extra missions, so we've been getting these anyway, but now they've added these special versions. Available during the 10th anniversary year, you can obtain special summon tickets that allow you to perform summons in the special summon ticket summon version of ongoing Dokkan Fest, which apply to everything going forward. So here's the event right here. As it already says, kind of covers exactly what it's already said during the Twitter post. Inevitable Showdown extra missions related to this event are available. Special summon ticket can be obtained as mission rewards. The collected summon tickets can be used in the ongoing Dokkan Festival ticket summons literally right now. So for those of you who haven't summoned, didn't know, maybe cleared it and didn't realize, didn't see the tweet or read the news, the tickets you get from beating the EX missions, which right now the mission is very easy to gain. Those tickets, you get 2 free multis, 7 ticket multis by literally just clearing the first stage they've added. So even if you don't want to complete one of these missions here from the EX portion, or the missions actually attached to the event for using tournament participants or Universe 6 category units, you can just hop in with that super overpowered 10th anniversary team, clear it, and you've already got yourself 2 free multis on either SSBK's banner right now or Hit. Now, one thing I'm not sure, and they don't mention this whatsoever, is whether those tickets carry over. Whether we're going to have different versions of these special tickets in the game, which I don't see why they would, but then also at the same time, it stops people from hoarding the tickets and then dropping them all on maybe a banner they really want to save for. So at the moment, I'm not sure how they're handling that, but it doesn't look like there's going to be different versions. If there is, I kind of get why. A little bit annoying. But at the moment, it just seems like we're going to have these special tickets. They're literally just called special tickets, and they can just be used on Dokkan Fest. So if you can save them, that would be great. If anyone knows somehow, do let me know. Says that require special summon tickets to perform summons, complete a certain mission to get summon tickets. New stages are scheduled to be added in the future. And of course, that unique title can be attained by clearing all the stages that are added during the 10th anniversary year. So 2025 to what? January, February 2026. And then it just says the event details. The formidable foes that appear in this event will activate various skills and unleash their overwhelming power to stand in your way. Blue Goku wasn't that difficult, but it does suggest by what's stated here, they'll probably have slightly different gimmicks going forward. Like maybe instead of attacking multiple times and lowering attacking defense, that buffs them, etc, etc. So right now, which I haven't actually looked at this, here is stage 1, here is the details. So Goku does have a lot of health. They did say that, but we're kind of used to that HP right now, that level. Goku does have 750k on a normal. Not surprised, even AGL UI Easy A Goku was tanking just fine without dodging, which I thought was kind of crazy. 500k defense, 65% damage reduction. On super attack, he's doing 2.2.5 mil. Okay. So he can pack a little bit of a punch, but no wonder the reps, or not the reps, the tournament participants category mission was fairly easy to do for the most part, because he's not hitting as hard as other enemies right now, but he's not exactly weak either. He's kind of like a soft in-between. So as long as your HP is between 51% and 100%, you will do one super attack. So I was right. Once you drop below a certain threshold, which is literally 50% or below, Goku will then do 2 super attacks in 1 turn. That's why it randomly caught me off guard that he super attacked me twice at one point. So we've already seen this in-game, and a lot of you would have already seen this in-game. You can't seal, you can't stun, you can't lower his defense. However, you can lower his attack. So that makes it even easier. I don't think you really need to do that. Again, you might need to do that in future, or if you're struggling with the 2 missions that are out now. But in future, might be a good idea if you can lower an enemy's attack and defense to do that. Because again, that's where I believe the difficulty will come in, is the category missions, unless they're going to start making some of the enemies in the future stages hit harder than 750 on normals, 2.25 on supers, and we're going to start seeing 4 mil on supers, over a mil on normal. We'll see. And that was his other gimmick. Every time you super attack him, or every time you attack him, he will lose 1% attack and defense up to 15%. So once you attack him 15 times, he will lose a total of 15%. And then he also has dodge, which is 10%, which I'm not going to lie, the first couple turns really didn't feel like 10%. It kind of felt like 80 or 90. You know, I know that seems kind of dumb because he only like dodged maybe twice in 1 turn, but still, for an enemy, that's quite a lot. Let's just be honest, for an enemy, that's quite a lot. And then, of course, the missions we have attached to the event itself, which, of course, this is not where you get the tickets from. The tickets come from the EX missions that come out monthly, is literally just clear it once. So literally, by clearing the event once, which you do naturally as a mission, you get 3 stones, and then the EX mission of getting those 14 special tickets. And then 1, as already mentioned, for 6 tournament participant category units, which you can use SSBK for hit if you did summon and pull those. Cell if you did summon for him before. LR Pycon, who's another great option. Or you can do what I did and just use a full reps team, which worked just as well. Because, of course, you can dodge in there, which is quite nice. It's refreshing to be able to do. And then 6 Universe 6 category units, which I haven't done quite yet, which without hit does look a little intimidating, I'm not going to lie. But I've seen people do it without it, so fingers crossed. And again, you can dodge in there. There's no dodge nullification. So hopefully, if we get lucky enough, we should be able to do that. And apparently the end date is 2038. I don't know if they've put that in there as a random year to get rid of it, or that's meant to be there, but literally apparently on the 1st of January 2038 at 12 in the morning, this is when these missions will end for this event. Is that going to be the year Dokkan shuts down, 2038? If they just gave us a sneak peek? Who knows? Who knows? And then the other EX missions attached to it, aside from, of course, the main ones being the special summon tickets to get your free multis on Dokkan Fest banners, is literally just clear it in 5 turns. And then also you have clear the stage with basically 1 of each extreme type unit, and then clear it with 6 AGL type characters. This is mainly because Goku's a tech enemy, so there you go. And then to get the special sticker here, you'll need to complete all the other EX missions as well. So a bunch of content to do around this new stage. I said I'm very curious to see how they handle this going forward, if these special summon tickets carry over. Okay, we're gonna have to go searching for that. I can't be bothered to do that. But I'll be really intrigued to see if this is specifically just for the Golden Week banners, and then they release another special ticket that's just for May's Dokkan Fest banner, or if this is just one item the way it is, one set of tickets that you can just save up until you're like, hey, I want to summon on that. But this is a huge update going forward, because if you can save them, are we going to get special worldwide versions, special Tanabata versions, or can I just, even though I've already used my 14, but going forward, or if you did save the ones from Golden Week, could you just save them and just do a bunch of multis on worldwide where there's much better value for people to be summoning and Tanabata potentially? If so, that would also be pretty sick, especially with how kind of not great SSBK is. I'm not going to slander him too much. I don't think he's too bad, but I think he's caught enough flack recently. But if you can actually save them, it might be a good idea to save some of these special tickets, unless you really want SSBK or hit, for either worldwide or the LR Tanabata, which is most likely going to be Diamond themed. Well, I hope it's going to be Diamond themed, especially because Golden Week wasn't. So fingers crossed for that. So if you can, that would actually be really sick. But I think this change from Dokkan is huge. They're giving out a lot in the year of 2025, from a free 10th anniversary unit to, I know it's only 2 summons, but 2 summons is 2 summons at the end of the day. It's an extra 2 summons, whether you're going to summon or not, whether you spend money or not, or use your free-to-play grinded stones. They've given you tickets to be able to summon on brand new Dokkan Fest banners, and there's no sign of the fact that there's going to be different versions of these special summon tickets for Dokkan Fest banners going forward. So for the fact you have a high possibility to be able to save them as well on a banner you feel like summoning on, I think is another great thing, and hopefully it is that way. But this is a sick change from Dokkan. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and let me know if you pulled anything from these special summon tickets. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care of the rest of your day, and peace.